interview, and I'm going to channel my best French to introduce our guest here, Jean L'Herbon De Lussats. Jean, you made the first move here at the FIDE Women's Grand Prix on the board between Goryachkina and Kosteniuk. Tell us, what are your impressions of the event so far?
Oh, I'm very impressed. All that fantastic players, very serious, deep serious. And so I think it's a great event. We welcome in the Principality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very, very modest chess player. I have a very low level, but I like to play. I like to play chess, and we are not so many blind players. But I was playing last week for the Monaco Championship, and I'm playing next week for the Open in Cannes Echecs. And so I think every time there is only one or two blind players. We are very few. But in another hand, I'm playing with a blind person in a competition that I have done in Romania this year. Because you see, there is two big federation of blind chess players. There is the IBCA, and I have been to the European Championship in June, and there is the IBSA. So I have been in Montenegro in autumn to play the World Championship of IBSA.
Wow!
You see, there is a lot of concurrence between the competition. But otherwise, I like to play with the francophone players, which make me to travel to different francophone countries. I've been in Quebec last August.
No.
And the previous years I was in Africa, in Ivory Coast, you see. So to play chess makes you travel.
Yes, you call yourself a modest player, but here you are traveling the world playing chess. That's amazing. And you said you played in the Monaco Championship last week. So when you play, you don't just play in competitions where other blind players are playing, but also regular chess tournaments?
Yes, I played both regular chess tournament and blind chess. But I'm always playing with my special chess board, you see. Which is adapted for blind chess players.
Yeah.
So we have a nail on the black figures, and we have the squares are different heights. The black squares are higher than the white ones.
Yeah.
So we can, with only our figures, we can touch the chessboard and the figures and to see where we are playing.
Wow. And you've been playing chess your whole life?
No, not really. I've learned chess when I was a child, but I was not playing in a club or in a competition. I was only playing in my sitting room with my friends or my family. I only developed to play chess after I became blind. I became blind I was 40. And after I met some blind persons, and it's a fact that when I became blind, I had children, and I couldn't play anymore with to play cards or to play on like Monopoly. You see, on a game with everybody has to read, and so chess was very convenient because you have to touch and you can play. And to be blind.
Yeah.
But when I was a student, I was better in Go. I like to play Go. But
Go is said to be difficult.
But Go is very hard to play when you're blind. You see, chess is very adapted to blind players.
Yeah.
I think so.
It is, and a lot of it is mental. It happens in your head, right? Chess. So it's a perfect game. And my final question for you is, what is your favorite thing about chess?
My favorite thing?
Yeah, what do you love the most about chess?
About chess? What do you mean, in the game or?
Yeah.
Yes, to meet people. I like to meet my opponent and to play, and it's a way to have a contact with somebody. We have not the same language, but we can have a chess competition and to meet people. You see, I have always my chess board in my bag, and I remember sometimes in the train, I was sitting by people from Mongolia, and I take out my chessboard. He said yes, and we play chess, and I couldn't say a word of his language, and he can speak a word of mine. But on the chess board, it was very nice to find a man and to have a conversation and a representation of the world from his country and of mine.
Yeah, chess is our universal language, right?
Yes.
It unites us.
We can play everywhere, and we are organizing a competition with blind players, but we have also non-blind players, which are, I don't know, more than 300 from the two Americas, from Africa and India and Europe, and we are all playing by Skype. So we are playing once a month or once a fortnight with in different competition, and we are only speaking, you see, because when you play with a blind one, you tell your position, and he tells, the opponent tells his own position, and so we are only speaking. So we can play by phone.
Wow.
And even though by Skype, Skype is a telephone with many speakers.
Yeah, you're playing online.
Yes,
basically.
online. I play very, very often. I was playing yesterday night with an Italian girl, which I met in Poland, no, in Romania too, but I played with her on Skype.
Well, that's amazing, Jean, and your story is wonderful too. Thank you so much for joining us here.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the events and following the games.
Yes, I try to follow the event.